Hello, everybody. That's Murray.
Hello.
This is Marcel. Rob is sleeping or pooping. We don't know
Mhm.
which. At this rate, I have to believe it's sleeping because otherwise he's been on the toilet for like half an hour. No, that's only normal in your house, Murray, not anyone else's. We're gonna review a comic in 5 minutes if my phone will stay awake for that long.
Ooh, suspenseful.
All right, so we're going to review Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters. There is another War of the Bounty Hunters comic out, which is Star Wars The Bounty Hunters War of the Bounty Hunters. And we'll touch on that briefly. I will tell you right now, I'm giving this comic a 4.5 out of 5.
Whoa.
And here's why. So the story is Boba Fett comes out of episode whatever with Han Solo in carbonite, and then it gets stolen. And this series is about Boba Fett hunting down what the heck happened to it. The pacing of the comic is like the movie. Every page is on an explosion and people flying through the sky. The conversations are like the movie. The characters are from the movie. So if you're a fan of 456 and don't understand the new animals they added, you will love this comic. Okay, so there's some ships that I'm not totally in love with in this. Boba Fett goes to kind of comfortable places. Like there's a bar scene and there's some species that you recognize from before, and they have very bounty hunter moments in it. Like someone grabs his gun because they recognize Boba Fett as a wanted bounty hunter. And then Boba Fett opens up fire and shoots the guy in the chest. No blood or anything, just kind of good old Star Wars fun. Show me blood in a Star Wars movie that's 4, 5, or 6. That's not added by George Lucas as he got older and more senile. Boba Fett uses some old tricks that he normally uses, like a guy, an explosion goes off, there's another bounty hunter pointing at him, wanting to kill him, and he leans over, and the guy's like, "No, you should stay down." Blah blah blah, and then Boba Fett shoots his rocket at him. So some very like Boba Fett moments. And you see Boba Fett flying and shooting both these guns at the same time, and planting bombs while they don't realize he's planting bombs. And then he flies away and blows the whole thing to smithereens. So a lot of fun with this one. He chops the head off a robot bounty hunter and goes and analyzes it. Not a whole lot of talking. He ends up on Tatooine with the penis head guy. You know that guy, the way he slings his penis over his shoulder. Who's Jabba the Hutt's kind of right hand man, and he kills both these guards. And then the guy looks really gross and penisy. He's like a badly drawn Hellboy. It's like he almost has horns, and then someone accidentally drew Hellboy's tail on his head. Anyhow, see Jabba the Hutt in all his grossness, and R2D2 is there. No, not R2D2, C3PO. More ships that I don't agree with show up, and that's pretty much it. The main protagonists are female, which I'm okay with. It's just very movie-like. It's like more about the motion and the movements and the people and how they're looking at each other than anything else. So, huge plus. I'm almost out of time, but I want to say this. The Bounty Hunters, War of the Bounty Hunters, number 13 came out, and it is awful. It is terrible, and it's part of the same saga. In the back of the comic, they have a list of all the comics that belong to the saga. Every panel is someone else dying and getting blown up, and blocks and blocks of conversation going on.
Oh,
I literally gave that one a 1 out of 5, and I gave this one a 4.5 out of 5. I just wish that was consistently awesome.
yeah. So kind of like the Star Wars movies.
Yes. Yeah. But imagine if. Oh, well, I guess that did happen. If the idiot that wrote episode 1 also wrote episode 4. That kind of did happen. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I totally recommend this comic book.
Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely read this one. I saw the cover and it looked I wasn't sure how it tied in with the rest of the if it tied in with the Bounty Hunter series or not, so I was going to look into that. But
yeah, it's kind of a overarching storyline. They definitely try to prep people for something with Boba Fett in coming with Mandalorian or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
But what's on the cover actually happens in the comic.
Amazing.
Kinda. I mean, his foot's not standing on his ship. But him holding the alien head.
This part.
Yeah.
Like he's not standing out in outer space.
Yeah.
On top of the ship. Okay.
Exactly. But yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was true to the movies, which I thought was cool. Like you actually reading the pacing and you're reading it and you're like, this is how the movie's paced. So it's kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
Anyhow.
Check it out. You check it out too.
No, I already read it.
Oh, okay. Then everyone else check it out.
Okay. All right. So that's it. We will leave and see if there's anything else to do. Rob said he wanted to bring pins, but we'll see. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.